Hello everyone, welcome to day 10 of our 10 minutes to 10 days challenge, our final day. Well done for making it this far. Over the past few days we kind of brought up the heat a little bit, brought up the energy. So today we're going to bring things back down again with a nice cooling and calming sequence. So come over to your seated position when you're ready. I'm going to start cross-legged. So sitting nice and tall, roll the shoulders back, start to close off through the eyes or unfocus your gaze. And just start to check in with the natural breath today. Observing your inhale, observing your exhale. And just allow the breath to happen. So you're not trying to change anything, not trying to control anything. Just let the breath move freely through you. And then we're going to start with a nice simple breathing technique today. We're going to inhale for a count of 3. We're going to exhale for a count of 6. So when we make our exhale longer than the inhale, it's a really good way to activate that parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest. So it's a nice relaxing breathing technique. So take a cleansing breath together to start with. A nice full inhale through the nose. Big sigh out through the mouth. Through the nose only now, inhaling for 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just do a couple more rounds now in your own time, counting the breath in your own head. In for 3 and out for 6. Just making this your last round, so finishing with that exhale for the count of 6. And then just release the count from your head. Just allow the breath to come back to its natural rhythm. And just check in with how you feel. Keeping those deep breaths going, start to interlock the hands and turn them outwards. You can open up the eyes now if you want to. Use your inhale to stretch the arms all the way overhead. Big reach up towards the sky. Nice stretch out of those shoulders, maybe looking up if that feels good. And then we're going to take a nice inhale here. And as you exhale, just start to lean over to the right side, just coming to a little bit of a side stretch. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left. Good. Inhale back to center. This time as you exhale, twist your chest over towards the right side. So twist comes to the upper part of the spine, revolving it open. Nice twist into the upper spine, hold here. And then unravel back to center. Breath in. And again, exhale, twisting towards the left this time, holding here. Just notice any kind of restriction anywhere. See if you can breathe into that space. Good. Coming back to center. Start to release the hands all the way down. Place them behind you on your fingertips. Drop the shoulders down. Think about opening through the heart space. So breathing the chest open. And you can stay here if this is enough for you. If you do want to go a little bit further, you can press your knees down into the ground and start to drive the hips forwards off the earth. So engage the glutes to find a little bit more restriction to the hips and the quads. Good. We'll all meet back down with our sitting bones onto the ground. And uncross the legs to bring the soles of the feet to the ground, about mat distance apart, a little bit wider than hip distance. And then just gently start to rock the knees from one side to the other. So sometimes when I teach this, I can see people just kind of rocking their knees, looking around, and not really paying attention. So I want you to move really slowly, really mindfully, and just keeping your full attention in this moment on the sensations you can feel in your hips. Maybe anything you can feel in your quads, your hamstrings, your feet even. So just make it nice and slow and nice and mindful. The next time your knees are over towards the right side, you're going to keep them there. Turn your chest over towards that right leg. We're going to come into our pigeon pose from here. So you're going to start to level off the hips and extend that left leg out long behind you. So the hips are square facing forwards now towards the front of the mat. And you can play about with moving that leg. So if it feels too intense for you, notice what it feels like to bring the right foot closer towards that left hip. Maybe that's a little bit more comfortable. You also might want to put a block or a cushion underneath your right hip as well. So just ease into it here. Lift through the heart to come up into your fingertips. Open the chest, take a breath in. And as you exhale, just allow your chest to melt forwards towards that thigh. Folding down, maybe your head comes down to the earth, maybe your head comes onto your hands. And just hold into this stretch, feeling into that right hip. Notice if you start to kind of roll over to the right side, can you keep driving that left hip down so hips stay nice and square? One more breath in this stretch. And then slowly start to lift the chest all the way back up. We're going to come out of the pose the same way we got here. So we're going to bend through that left leg. And then bring the soles of the feet to the ground. Come over to the other side. So next time you're facing the left side, squaring off the hips. Start to extend the right leg out long behind you. Feel free to adjust that left foot, bring it closer towards the body. Right toes point behind, lift the heart on your fingertips, deep breath in. And exhale to fold forwards over the left side this time. Head rests wherever feels comfortable, and we drive that right hip down to keep them nice and level. Couple more breaths. Last full breath here, you got it. And then slowly start to lift yourself all the way back up. Bend through that right leg. And then bring the soles of the feet to the ground. Good. This time start to extend the legs out long. So sitting nice and tall here into your Dandasana. Going to bring the sole of the right foot to the left inner thigh. As you inhale, sweep the arms all the way high up towards the sky. And as you exhale, start to fold forwards over that left leg. Any amount. So you can see that I'm not kind of forcing myself to go far here. I'm just allowing the fold to happen. And I'm thinking about inviting a little bit of bend into that left leg if that feels good for your body. So really just working to come into this stretch with a sense of ease, not pushing anything. I'm taking one more breath, just feeling that length being created in the muscle. And then slowly start to walk your way all the way back up. When you arrive here, keeping the legs as they are, you're going to place the right hand behind you. Start to twist towards the right side, placing the left hand to the outside of the right knee. So coming into a seated twist, sitting nice and tall, maybe on the fingertips with the back hand. Breathe here. And you can stay here if this is good for you. If you want to go further, press the right hand down into the ground. Lift the hips off the ground, pressing into the right shin. Drive the left arm all the way overhead. Squeeze the bum, coming into a half wild thing. Maybe gazing towards those left fingertips. Take one more breath. Beautiful front of the body opening here. And then slowly start to lower all the way down. Torso turns to face forwards. Switching legs, right leg extends out long. So the left foot comes to the right inner thigh. Inhale, the arms reach up to the sky. Exhale to fold forwards over that right leg. Maybe right toes are flexed. Maybe right leg is a little bit bent. Breathing here. One more breath, you got it. And then gently starting to lift all the way back up, twisting your chest towards the left side. Left hand comes behind you, right hand comes to the outside of the knee. Coming into your twist. Really nice, guys. And staying here as you are. If you want to go further, bring that left hand flat onto the ground, pressing into that left shin, driving the hips away from the earth, bringing you through and reaching the right arm overhead, half wilding. Big stretch here. Good. One more breath wherever you are. And then we'll lower the hips down and we'll slowly turn all the way back to center. Good. Extend that left leg out long. Give them both a little bit of a shake out. Maybe give the arms a little shake out as well. Releasing any final bits of tension. And then when you feel ready, return back to your cross-legged position. Finishing how we started today, maybe eyes are closed or unfocused, sitting tall. Bring the palms facing down onto the knees and just start to direct your awareness inwards. How do you feel mentally after committing to 10 minutes of me time every day for 10 days? What impact has that had on your headspace? And then just think about how you feel physically as well. What impact has this 10 minutes of movement every day had on your body? And maybe as we bring this challenge to a close, just think about setting an intention to continuing this commitment to giving yourself 10 minutes every day just for yourself. What might that look like? How might that make you feel going forwards? When you feel ready, bring your hands together into prayer position. Take a deep breath in through the nose. A final releasing sigh through the mouth. And when you're ready, peel the eyes back open. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me on this journey, 10 minutes for 10 days. You've done such a good job for arriving here on the last day. So thank you so much. I really hope you enjoyed the challenge. And if you'd like to continue practicing with me, I have an online membership platform called the Mona Membership, which has lots more yoga videos and guided meditations. So I'll pop a link to that below. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you again soon, either on my YouTube channel or on my online membership platform. Lots of love.